The short answer to these questions, and there's two questions that I have seen floating around, people wanting the opinion of Minnesota Vikings fans, is no and no. All right. Now, there is one tweet that I agree with when you're talking about Daniel Jones, man. Daniel Jones, the guy that we actually got paid, man. Ed Donatel, y'all remember 2022, man, we got him paid. How ironic if he was to come back and be the backup quarterback. Now, mind you, I say the backup quarterback because listen, 40 million, no sir, that's not happening. All right. But as a backup, you willing to take 10 million, be like a Sam Darnold. But I can't agree with the fact that these Vikings fans, and it's not all obviously, but you have them out there that are just forgetting about JJ McCarthy and what the expectations are going to be going into 2025 with our quarterback, man. We have a Ferrari parked in the garage. Why are we so concerned with a Daniel Jones? And then the other one that the answer is no to, and this is the absolutely no, bruh, is Aaron Rodgers. Okay, now Aaron Rodgers, it's fun to talk about because of the fact that Brett Favre played at Green Bay just like Aaron Rodgers. Then they both went to the Jets. Brett Favre came to the Minnesota Vikings, and we did go to an NFC championship game with him against the Saints. We all know that famous cross-body interception, right? Now, I will say this, if we can have that same kind of, if you can guarantee me that the Minnesota Vikings can have that same kind of story type year, except that we actually complete the mission and go to the Super Bowl and actually win in the NFC Championship game, then I'm here for it. Man, before we continue to go on and talk about this, man, I got the big news. I know everybody was like waiting to see what RAP was going to be talking about as far as the new sponsorship of the video, the new sponsorship of the channel, shall I say, and we got it, man. We locked in. Shout out Green Gridiron, man. Helmets. I'm talking mini helmets. They even have pocket helmets, full-size helmets that you can customize, man. Y'all got to tap in. I'm going to put the link in the description. Make sure you use the promo code VOCALVIKE for Christmas. I'm telling you, man, this right here, it just felt right, man. I love what they were promoting over there at Green Gridiron, man. We just had a great conversation, and you know what? Hey, as far as Vocal Vike channel goes now in the Purple Gang community, yeah, we all won now, man. So shout out Green Gridiron, man. Y'all make sure y'all go check them out, man. I know you got a family member. Not only NFL helmets, though. This is what's crazy is they actually have all the college helmets, too. I had to represent Big Blue. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to have some helmets on deck here soon to show you guys, man. But this company is amazing. It took me a while to really find out what was going to be right for us to be able to partner with, man. And Green Gridiron absolutely is that choice because they just are amazing over there, man. You know what I mean? They super cool. There's a possibility that we're going to go do vlogs over there. They're from South Carolina, just like your boy, R.A. Peasy, man. I mean, it's a match made in heaven, man. But what I need y'all to do as the supporters, man, is if you're going to get mini helmets, you want to get a full-size helmet for the man cave or whatever it might be, just being a super fan like me. And you don't have to be Vikings if you got a family member that might be a Green Bay fan or a Bears fan or whatever it is. Just make sure you tap in, use my link down in the description. And when you check out to save some money, put in promo code VOCALVIKE. Now, when we get back to talking about Aaron Rodgers, bruh, like, come on, man. Aaron Rodgers has looked horrible. All right, let's just call it for what it is. He is not the same Aaron Rodgers. I'm sick of Minnesota, and I know like both of these scenarios probably most likely aren't going to happen anyways, but it's something to talk about because for some reason, every time there's some washed up quarterback that's available, the Minnesota Vikings just seem to be the magnet team for these names. Every time, I mean, Mac Jones, they thought he should be a Viking because of Kevin O'Connell. Now, I will say this. Do I believe Kevin O'Connell could take a Daniel Jones type of quarterback and maybe elevate his game? Absolutely. I mean, we see what he's doing with Sam Darnold, although Sam Darnold hasn't been playing like a superstar quarterback, but he's obviously been more efficient than he's been in his past seasons and whatever his past organizations were. So at the end of the day, there is some kind of upgrade there when you're talking about pairing him with the guy like KO. So yes, I could see Daniel Jones being good. Do I want to go all in and say, hey, let's do another year in 2025 with another so-called washed up quarterback and bring him to Minnesota and hope that we can have this resurgence in his career. No, I'm sick of that. All right, we already been waiting long enough. We have JJ McCarthy. Let other teams try that. All right, there's nothing wrong with letting Daniel Jones go to the Raiders or wherever, Carolina, wherever he may go other than Minnesota. And the same thing goes for Aaron Rodgers. I want nothing to do with Aaron Rodgers, man. His personality alone isn't going to work good with the way that Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah and Kevin O'Connell have been building this Minnesota Vikings culture. This new era of Minnesota Vikings, Aaron Rodgers' name, it just doesn't fit. It just doesn't. All right, we need to let go of what you were used to seeing him do in Green Bay, that bad man that Stephen A. Smith used to always brag about. Yeah, I think that bad man has left the building. And I think it's clear to see, especially, unfortunately after that injury, at being the age he is, yes, things like that are going to affect his play. It just is what it is. It's reality. And as Vikings fans, we shouldn't want to accept that reality on our team. We should be okay with letting him go elsewhere or re-signing with the New York Jets. Hey, if y'all feel like he can do it, re-sign him. We don't want him. All right? We don't want him. That's a fact, man. Unless you can promise me a Super Bowl. If you can promise me the same thing as 2009, what Brett Favre did, if you can do that, I might think about it, man. But let me know how you feel down in the comments, man. And make sure you tap in with Green Gridiron. Shout out to my friends over there, man. Use the promo code VocalVike. I'll see you tomorrow on live. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer. Who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.